So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
The action has already started. Best. Good ball, good take.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Has a look up and drives it forward.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Showing great feet there. Mohamed Salah. Chance for a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Arsenal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lahm gets into some space. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And it's Vieira. Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. Closing in on goal. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And the finish! Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good read. Rummenigge. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Messi. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Bullet! Just off target. Nicked it back promptly. Thuram. And it's Scholes. Best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram. Here's Scholes. Rummenigge.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross from oh, what a climb! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mohamed Salah. It's a threatening ball. Best! Oh, great save by Dida. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now he's off and running. Bellingham. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Is there any... And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Played out to the right.
2 added minutes have
Salah
been
plays,
indicated.
up he goes! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Mateus. And he's picked out the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Salah stood up well to him there. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Scholes. Backward it goes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mohamed Salah looking to be a menace in the final third. Out towards the flank. Knocks it out wide. And this is Mohamed Salah. Thuram has it out wide and in space. And he's there to clear it. Now, can they get him away? The referee has given a corner. Manchester United get their 4th corner. Nesta can get it clear. Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bellingham is onto this. Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Best really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cruyff knocks it into space. This looks promising. Flashes it across. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
19, Johan Cruyff. Number 23, Matthäus.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Coming on the field.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
9,
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Substitution.
He's had it nicked away. Well, that looks a decent ball. This might spell danger. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Rooney. Matthäus. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Danger averted for now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Brilliantly cut out. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Figo, can he get it through? Vieira. And it's Bale. Spread out to the left. Rooney plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. He gets big. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And it's been taken short. It's a good, terrific header. Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a go. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor.
He's got full!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lobbed in, header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Roberto Carlos. And here's Rooney. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Dida herring after the ball here. Pullet chasing after it. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Messi. Rummenigge. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Rooney. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Rooney. Great vision. And this is Mohamed Salah. Salah plays it in. Rummenigge.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's on his way! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Bellingham chooses to go back. Mateus. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. And he's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And this is Messi. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Maldini calmly anticipates.
Rooney really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bellingham. Vieira. Now Cruyff. Vieira. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gullit. Oh, what has happened here? Plays it across. And it's hoisted clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Dida sends that a long way. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham tries to pass it through. Cross into the box. Leicester attempts a clearance. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Roberto Carlos. He gets big. It's hit the crossbar. He's missed, but not by that far.
Rooney certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Mateus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. Takes a shot! Oh, good-looking ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far.
He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mohamed Salah, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, they can break here. And here's Mohamed Salah. Rooney. Roberto Carlos. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. Cruyff. He has found the way through. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's opted for the long pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great defending, strong and determined. The ball's gone astray. Oh, sweet feet. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, can he get onto this?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mateus. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Vieira. And this is Hullet. Out to the left it goes. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Rooney. He's in a great position here. And the shot! It's hit the upright. And that's gone route one. Arsenal finding their passes. Mateus goes steaming forward. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Rooney! Really well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10.
So we have the first goal.
Number 23.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow,
Mateus.
but this game is far from
Number
unsalvageable.
15. Vieira.
Lovely pass, but
Number
can he get
13.
there?
Nesta. Coming on the
Manchester
field.
United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Number 18. Davids.
Great shot! Oh, taken with style! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely bit of skill. Bale. That's good play. And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post. And he's heaved it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Arsenal have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Nice interception, well timed.
Look, there has to be...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
We have already started here. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Knocks it into space. Shot. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So, a breakthrough already. Good ball, good take. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thuram cuts it out. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bellingham. Vieira. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rooney, looking for the run. Bellingham. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira spots it and intercepts. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Knocks it out wide. Messi gets into some space. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet looks to get on the end of this. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vieira has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Plays it across. Pepe clears it away. Mateus picks out chance, surely! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you. Goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham running with the ball. Now it's Rooney. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rooney! He's scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have got ourselves shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in space and looking for options. Pepe is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And back to the goalkeeper.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Out towards the flank. And he's managed to get free. Well read. And the danger is averted. Quality ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, well played. And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the second half gets underway. And this is Ronaldo. And here's Mohamed Salah. And this is Roberto Carlos. Thuram tries to clear. Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, smashing it! Oh, it rattles the bar. Bullet. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then...
And he shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away.
He gets big! Oh, crossbar! There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Oh, what a mistake! That's a sharp pass. Thuram did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Cruyff. He is through here. Climbs up big. No mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when...
It's Salah! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19, Johan Cruyff. Number 10, Messi. Number 23,
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 15, Vieira. Number 20,
And it's Roberto Carlos.
coming on the field. Number 4,
Nedved conjures
Platini.
time and space where
Number
few can.
22, Figo.
Gattuso,
Number 18,
They need to play this quicker in
Havertz.
transitions like
Number
this.
24,
he's picked his way through.
Number
And this is
4,
Figo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitutions taking
Figo
place.
stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hullet. Bale. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. they'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Platini. Foot in. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Platini! He can get that clear. Chance to deliver. Pepe with the clearance.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ball driven towards the far post.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Platini receives it in a good position. There's the header! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
That looks a good ball through. Pullet has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That comes as a mighty relief. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Davids. He's in a great position here. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Hullet. And that could set him on his way. He has a look up. Good take, and is he in? Davids. That's a sharp pass. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Arsenal finding their passes. Thuram. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum. Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when Both these teams were perennial winners, but one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
The action has already started. Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Arsenal have their second corner now. Mateus goes short. Messi's cross. He's got full. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's been cut out, well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Cruyff. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rooney. It's an inviting looking ball, that. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Mateus, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff. Christian, and the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
That's very neat. Bellingham. That is lovely. And this is Rooney. And here's Roberto Carlos. Rooney. Chance, surely! Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Messi. Rummenigge. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And they can counter here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played out wide. Mateus. Distributed tidily. Lahm delivers. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Somewhat off target. Mateus. And it's Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Thinks about the shot. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's played in. Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that has added a hot... And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Bellingham. Mateus. Messi. Arsenal finding their passes. Nicely intercepted. Mohamed Salah. Mateus. And the counter is on. And this is Rooney. And he's away. It's Rooney! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Lahm. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rooney goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. And it's Salah. And Mateus. Look at the space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played back in. Shapes to shoot! Mateus. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Mateus. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forwards and with intent. Thuram makes the interception. Mateus. Vieira. pinches it off him. Now he's off and running. Great defending, strong and determined.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 23.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
It's a mighty effort! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle. Climbs up big! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good read, needed to be. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.